Ho 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 ho. We are live.
Yay.
Joey, we are live right now on the podcast on supertommyland.com. We are live on my Facebook, on the Snacky Shack Facebook.
Oh my goodness, we're going back all the way to Snacky Shack days.
Yes, sir. We're not going to make you disappear this time. I promise. There are no zombies. We're also on the Super Tommy Land Facebook and the Tommy Mac Facebook and the Super Tommy Land YouTube. We're on five platforms, my friend. Five.
That's awesome.
So I thought it would be fun to hop on with you tonight because we haven't hung out in a long time.
No, it's been a while. It's been challenging since the whole thing's been like, you're welcome to go outside. You're not welcome to go outside. You're welcome to go shopping. You're not welcome to go shopping.
And then today, actually, there was extra love that was tossed in here in California. Joey, today I was gonna actually get back into the whole, routine of the gym, and gyms were shut down today.
Yeah, that's true.
Literally the very day I was about to get. Do you see all this belly?
No!
I know. I mean, I still got the, I got the form, I got the shape, but I put on like 20, 25 pounds, man. In this
For real?
whole,
I can't imagine you heavy. I've never seen you that heavy.
Yeah, I'm like 220, 225. I mean, I'm 6 foot, but
Right. Well, everyone's tall to me, 5'7".
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, you didn't tell everyone you made
True
your pickled eggs. Remember?
We do have the pickled eggs, and they, I believe, are packed in protein, and they're not very, very fattening. I believe the saturated fat is very low in that, so those should be a delicious pickled treat to eat.
You've done this before, right? Many times. That you don't even need the recipe, right?
I've done what?
For the pickled eggs. You do it without looking.
No. This is the very first time I've ever made pickled eggs from scratch.
Oh, okay.
I'm super excited. And
all right, Tommy's in virgin territory.
I am, and I'm so proud of these things. This past weekend, if you didn't realize, was July 12th. What comes after 7/11? 7/12. So when Angelica and I got married, we wanted to do 7/11 because it would be easier to remember. So anyway, she woke me up. She was like, free slushies today, by the way. Free slushies at 7/11.
All right, cool.
7/11 day, right? She's and also I just realized tomorrow's our anniversary, and I was like, okay, I just realized that too.
Wait, how many years?
6 years.
Yeah.
So it was pretty amazing, the dinner that we had. We had a
dude, I was there for your first date. I think I was around the early time.
Well, our first date was actually at Starbucks, and then our real date was at a go-kart racing place in Burbank. But you were definitely around for the the initial.
Yeah, definitely.
When Olive first popped around and Olive was hanging out with Pickles. Speaking of Pickles, oh, bless her. Here, have you seen the studio, Joey? Have you been in since we've created the studio?
I have seen it once, but if you changed it more, I haven't seen it since.
Yeah, right over here we have Pickles. Her little face just staring right down at us. We have Pickles actually here to the left of me in a little box. Her little ashes are in that box, and she holds the headphones. So I have my headphones. There's another pair of headphones, and Pickles is with us, just listening as we go. So
kind of strange her not sitting on her feet, huh?
Yeah, she always loves to sit on. She would
everybody's feet. Didn't matter whose feet it was. She'd sit on them.
She put her butt right up to you and just make sure your feet were warm. Bless her. Oh, I miss her. I do. Good girl. She's a good girl.
Even in the summertime.
Always. Always.
Even in the summertime.
So, you know, and people make such a big deal of pit bulls and how they're so terrifying and evil and vicious. I mean, Pickles was a pit bull, and can you honestly tell me that you've ever met a more loving dog in your entire life?
She's very loving. There was nothing to worry about. I can't imagine her doing anything wrong to anyone. She was so very relaxed.
Yeah, she was amazing. And I could take her outside, walk her around the neighborhood, and not worry about her going and running off away from me. She would just be right behind me the entire time. Anyway, this is not the Pickles podcast.
That's okay. I mean, we're all allowed to reminisce a little, you know.
Yeah, as we should. Love you, Pickles. This is Super Tommy Land, and Joey. Tonight, I wanted to bring you on. We can reminisce just for a moment about an episode that you and I did of Snacky Shack. I thought it was very funny. It was the Rapture episode. So if you guys have not seen the Rapture episode of Snacky Shack, just Google Snacky Shack Rapture, and you'll see Joey starring in this amazing role.
My non-professional role.
It's pretty amazing, though.
It is funny. It's an awesome concept. I mean, we what is it? Mocked the end of the world coming with Harold Camping. He predicted multiple times that the world would come, and he graciously took everyone's money and was like, didn't give it back. Surprisingly, when his prediction was wrong.
Meanwhile, we are currently living in days that are more, similar to what he was predicting. So there's that. But it's an extremely funny episode. Joey actually disappears out of his pants and shirt at one point, so it's pretty good.
Definitely.
And there is blood. So if you're squeamish, just take note.
You could never have enough fake blood.
Anyway, so Joey,
yes,
want to hop on with you, man, because you and I haven't talked in a while, and I've been thinking about you, just wondering how you're doing. So how are you doing during this pandemic? What's going on with you?
Relatively speaking, I'm actually really good. I can't complain. I'm comfy at home.
Sorry, but before we begin this, and I should have done this up front, and I didn't qualify you. I didn't announce you as Joey the artiste. So
that's okay.
Before we start talking on a personal level, can you just let the listeners / viewers know who you are, what you do, please?
Okay, my name is Joey Gonzalez. I'm a fine artist. I graduated from Cal State Long Beach. Go Beach! Woohoo! And I majored in abstract and figurative. And after years and years and years of exploring multiple different genres of styles and morphing the whole thing together, I found a way to successfully implement the Renaissance technique and the color theory technique and other things and morph them all together to make my own kind of unique style of artwork.
Okay. And is there a name for that? What do you call that? Your style?
There's no name for it. It's just, I mean, I know the tools I use to get to it, but there's no formal name to it.
Okay.
It's kind of like with like, because I borrowed from like figurative, obviously. I borrowed from color theory, which is all the complementary colors in there. And then all the like technical blends in my art are all from Renaissance painting technique.
Should we show one example right now so people are
definitely.
So I think what I'm going to show is do you want the pink one or the one with the blue background first?
The blue one.
You want to do that one first?
Yeah, the blue one.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show this here.
Ta-da!
So we've got that right in the middle of us. Do you see it?
I see it.
Let me see if I can change wait, hold on. I'm trying to give it the space.
No, it's just there in the middle.
No, it'll be right there. There it is. So I'm just gonna lean over here and be like, hey dude.
Hey.
So talk about this thing.
Okay, so that
guy.
So this piece of art is, for people who don't realize it, you're looking at a drawing. My technical skills are in direct color application. I'm using Prismacolor markers, Japanese Sumi ink, and pigment liners as well. These guys right here, Staedtler pigment liners.
Mm-hmm.
So they're super.
Like, you're literally going in, like, if you zoom in the middle of that thing right there.
Oh yeah, I don't know how
you can see like such detail.
Yeah, the details all done by hand because I'm using markers that are like 0.0, 0.3, 0.5.
And tell me about the background. Tell me about the blue, gray, black.
Oh, okay. So all this stuff, all the colors on here are done by blending Prisma markers. So they're all very set, very strict colors. So the same way you would buy a dark blue, they have their version of a dark blue. The same way I could buy a yellow. This one that's on here is a yellow that's chartreuse. So it's more of a greener yellow than a orangey yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah. Old yeller, and then there's magenta in there, of course, and there's greens. And I go ahead and I use complementary colors to create a muted tone, and that gives it the shadow effect on top of using black and white as the formal structure.
Okay, now I put you as the solo layout. So you got lean to the left or lean to the right.
Okay.
Lean right or left. One where you're right behind your. Okay, now you can lick your picture. Just stick your tongue out. You can lick it. Kind of. You're almost there, Joey. Almost there. We'll get out of that because that's just weird. But no, so all the stuff. Do you see? So at the bottom left, I see some wood-looking things. I see some holes. 1, 2, 3 holes.
Mm-hmm.
And did you paint that as well?
Well, all of it, I use templates.
You use templates.
I use templates. I use like these circle templates, actually. Ta-da! These wonderful circle templates, and I'll literally do this by hand because I've been doing this for so long that I don't need to worry about. It's kind of nice when you're doing it on a relaxed point, so it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but still comes out beautiful.
But how did you get that wood look? Is what that I think that's what I'm looking for. How'd you get that?
The wood look. Wood look. Everything's blended colors.
Like everything, like hidden pirate wooden look in the background there. How'd you get that?
You use markers. You're blending markers. You're blending about 4 or 5 different colors together to do it.
So every single thing, from corner to corner on this, because top left looks like something that you might see on Cartoon Network, for example.
Right.
Top right looks like something you might see on Nickelodeon, like a SpongeBob sort of thing.
Yeah.
Bottom right just looks like it's dark and it might just be HBO. Who knows? But to the left, it looks like a pirate movie.
I kind of see what you're saying. The nice thing about abstract is everyone sees it differently.
Okay.
I put enough information in there that you can pull from it whatever you want when you're looking at it. For me, it's a lot of fun to do because I'll start out with first doing the ink. Like I'll throw the ink on paper and let that like take shape. And when it works, it's magic. And when it doesn't, it's equally not magic. But when it works, it's phenomenal.
How many times have you gone to bed after painting and you're like, yes. And then you're like, I just feel so defeated. I'm just going to lay down. And then it's like, and then your painting is just sitting there in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
How many times does that happen to you?
I probably do that a lot. I mean, we're talking a piece of artwork can take anywhere from a month to 2 to 4 months, depending on the details. And I'll put it whatever time.
The follow-up question was going to be, but then you wake up and you see, you're like, oh, that was a really cool thing that I did. Let me go and accentuate that thing. Right.
Well, the one thing I like about doing it this way is that it's a very dedicated way to do the artwork. I can't undo my marks. So I can't undelete it when I'm doing the process. It's either going to work or it's not going to work.
Deleting is one thing. Undeleting is
well, take back a color, take back a line, or how when you're doing artwork online, you can change stuff, delete stuff, shrink stuff, move it around.
Speaking of changing things, Joey.
Yes.
Your display name is Joey Gonzalez. What is your handle so people can find you?
Oh, on Facebook, it's Joey Gonzalez Fine Art.
At Joey Gonzalez, Gonzalez. Fine Art.
Yep, on Facebook. Okay.
Watch this. Boom. There you go. So now your peeps can find you.
Cool.
All right, so Joey, we've been through a lot of different things together, man. We've been
yeah, we have.
You knew me before I was married. You knew me before it was like you knew me pre-Angelica, pre-Olive, the whole time. We had
I missed all that. I came when Angelica kind of like showed up at the house and she's like, "Hey, is he cool?" And I'm like, "Yeah, he's cool."
Well, no, you were there before that.
Well, yeah, before that obviously.
Too. But what I wanted to talk to you about was, how do you feel about what's happening right now in the country? Like, what are your thoughts on that? I know that's a deep question. I know it's a tough and digging question, but
it's not an easy thing to see. It's not an easy thing to accept. I mean, I know we're asking people to accept reality as a way that they're not used to. I know everyone feels that their self-esteem, their ego, their sense of control has been eliminated. And so that's hitting people in the mind and in the heart very hard, because you're not allowed to do the things you want to do for not just your reason or my reason, but the whole world reason. And I have all kinds of friends that some people think the virus is real, some people don't think it's real. And I'm not going to challenge that ideal. I get it. In their world, it's not affecting them. We're not so lucky.
It will affect them.
It will. Right. It will.
If they continue to act like it's nothing.
Yeah. We're lucky. Our official count is very, very low. And so far, people are heeding the warnings. But we've been
kind of.
We've been, we were locked down before Europe. The UK, we were locked down way before them.
Well, California is we're extremely lucky. We have great leadership. The governor,
yes,
is on top of it. The mayor. In fact, I watched both of their press conferences today.
Definitely.
And I will say it's comforting. It's and I don't usually watch the stuff they did, and I know the governor does something every day, every other day, right? And right. I don't listen often. I'm not like a
oh, he was on it all the time. He was on all the channels, Facebook, everything, broadcast, normal broadcast, cable broadcast, all the channels. He was on there letting people know what was going on, what rules were in charge, and what rules were being let go.
I'm not a crazy follower of the governor, but I will say this: watching his conversation and what he had planned, and then what he had answered, the questions that were asked, what I saw today just gave me hope. Looking at Governor Newsom and how he is handling what's happening right now.
Definitely.
Watching the mayor, Garcetti, watching what he's saying.
Well, yeah, I've seen the reporters try to, upset Garcetti with questions, thinking that he won't have the information available. And it was impressive to see him on top of everything and be able to explain to people the reason why we're doing this is because we have X amount of hospitals with X amount of seating, and we're at such and such capacity.
The most amazing, yes to all of that, by the way, because those are all facts. The most amazing thing to me is just seeing our state really coming together. And I grew up in South Carolina, and there were a lot of knuckleheads there. And South Carolina is slowly turning into, well, not slowly, quickly turning into one of the most affected states in the country per capita. And so that concerns me because my mom lives there, my stepdad,
Right.
my aunt, like I've got a lot of family there. My brother, his family. So that's upsetting to me, seeing people just kind of looking around. Well, I'm not scared. I'm not going to put a mask on. We're not saying that you're scared. We don't question your manhood or your womanhood. Like, no, you're not doing it for you. You're doing it for them. You're doing it for the person next to you. Right?
Right.
That might be vulnerable. And so many people don't understand that. They don't get it. But I'm so excited and so actually literally before we got on here, I just finished listening to Garcetti's thing right after I listened to the governor's speech. I'm so happy that we have leaders here in California and in Los Angeles. We have real leaders that will step up, that will address an issue, that will talk about the problem, and they will offer solutions. Think back to think about constructive criticism, right? Let's say we put up this piece of art. And we're like, oh, well, I don't like the pink. It's stupid. It should be this, that, the other. You know, you can rant and rave about how you feel about it.
Right.
Or you could say, well, I think maybe the pink might be better served if it was more of a magenta.
And right? This one's called Happy.
This one is called Happy?
Happy.
Nice. Okay, so that one's Happy, and this one is
The Mind's Eye.
The Mind's Eye. I like that one. I really like that one. So, okay, so Happy.
Happy.
You get what I'm saying, though, right? So somebody sees your work of art, you put your mind, body, and soul into this. You bled for this thing,
right?
Worked, hours on end. How many hours would you say, like realistically? 48 hours?
I wouldn't even know. We're talking. It takes a couple months to do this. I mean, I'm one that's always in the wee hours of the night, and online doing this, this work while everyone's sleeping.
Couple hours here, couple hours there,
couple hours there. And when I start these work, I don't know what they're going to look like. I'm taking a complete chance and just going with it.
Okay.
So I can't tell you that. Well, I mean, I have a feeling of what I'm going to do, but I can't tell you that. Oh, this is exactly what I predicted.
By the way, I've kind of been ignoring. We've had Kendra's been on here talking about, hey, hi. She shot over a whale. She's sending over. What is that?
Who's Kendra?
Kendra Jade, old pal of ours. Well,
oh, okay.
I don't know if what is that? Is that a tiny dog? Is that a dingo? What is that? What's happening here?
A sheep.
What's going on? There's a poodle. Here's Lucas Rossi with some weird things.
West Side. No.
Parrot. A rabbit. You guys knock it off. Knock it off unless you want to come in. Should we invite them in? We can invite them in. I know I can give them an invitation if you'd like to.
I say go for it.
Yeah? All right. Kendra, Lucas, do you guys want to hop on to this episode of Super Tommyland?
I'm giving you permission.
They're kind of the Super Tommyland pirates. I'm just saying.
Okay, cool.
Let me get a wait. I don't know what that means, guys. Well, let me just check here on the mobile, if we will. While I'm checking this, please, can you give us more information about this particular painting?
This particular drawing is called Happy. I wanted it to be very vibrant, and it's intentionally done to pop. You're looking at complementary colors all over the place. So that's the reason it creates such an intensity in your eye when you look at it, because I'm intentionally giving you purple with yellow throughout the whole thing next to each other like crazy. And that creates a optical vibrance while you're looking at the whole thing. I'm also aware of how your eye's traveling through the surfaces, and I'm very good at controlling the viewer and getting them to see the whole piece.
Okay. What was the most difficult part of this piece?
I'd say the top part.
Meaning what?
The final upper part?
What I see at the top is pink, and then there's like a small neck going to the top.
Oh yeah, the middle part right there. That was the hard one.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the one that looks like the boobie. You know, the boobie. That was a difficult part too.
The boobie.
You know, the boobie in the art.
Wait, I see 4 circles in there. Which one's the boobie?
The boobie goes like this, right? Where that star thing is.
The top left?
Right.
Okay. All right. So we've got these kids. They're sending all kinds of weird emoticons, and they're bored, and okay, beautiful painting. Yeah, it's rad, Lucas. Of course it's rad.
Thank you. Thumbs up. Yay.
Okay, they're talking about this music video. Hold on. Okay, so Lucas Rossi. Do you know who Lucas is? Oh, you know, I might have to bring Lucas on.
I have no clue who Lucas is.
Okay, give me a second. Lucas, did you never see Rockstar Supernova? Did you never? No. Have you heard of? Do you know who Tommy Lee is?
He did movies.
Tommy Lee did movies. Well, yeah, he did some pretty fantastic movies actually with Pamela Anderson.
Oh, okay. Ooh, cover my eyes.
I know. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna see if Lucas wants to hop in here. All right, Lucas. Kendra said she painted once. I see.
She did?
Kendra. Yeah, I painted once. What did you paint, Kendra? That happy painting is it's like a bomb.
Thank you.
Yeah. Lucas wants to lay you down on a bed of roses. Kendra wants to lay you down on a bed of
memory.
What is that?
Memory. Looks like memory
tickets. Admission tickets. She wants to lay you down on a bed of admission tickets.
Huh?
Tommy, wait, what? Kendra, why are you commenting on Tommy Williams? Tommy is not here. All right, Lucas. We're gonna get Lucas on here. We'll get him to hop on. Lucas, I have to send you a link though. So I have to bring you in. So Kendra, text me or message me the email, and I can send you the link so you can hop in. How about that?
Definitely.
So we'll see how this goes. I don't know. It won't let you
see, you didn't have a clue how tonight was gonna go, and you're like, "All right, let's do a show." I'm like, "Okay."
No, it's going great, and actually, I'm just gonna ignore that until they send me their email, and I'll invite them. So let's get back to what we're talking about. So,
all right.
So let me just get over here. Take it with the painting, and back to what I was saying about what's happening now in the U.S. particularly, as far as law enforcement goes. I feel like there's a lot of pressure right now,
right,
on law enforcement, and I believe that is warranted.
Definitely warranted.
It's a hard job. It's a tough job. But it's kind of like airline pilots. They're like, you have to have 100% perfection, right? You can't just have a pilot that's like, well, I'm not going to land today, or a cop that's like, well, I'm not going to follow the law, right, because I have, whatever. No, 100% elite. I mean, there are certain jobs where you can't just take a day off or take a moment off. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's a complex. I'll say this much. I mean, cops, yes, they do work hard, and they definitely need more members if they're going to do the job correctly. I mean, it's like doctors. Why do we overwork our doctors and nurses if we have people out there that are capable of doing the job?
I agree.
Is there a reason to stress our doctors and nurses so much during this, pandemic? Is a good example of it.
What's stressing them though? What do you think is stressing them so much?
They're seeing the death firsthand.
Don't you think they've seen it firsthand for a long time?
Well, I mean, people come and go and die, but it's usually like cancer, heart disease, something that you can look at and go, oh yeah, you could see it, everything going on. COVID hits, and these people they're losing their ability to breathe, and they're passing away, and the nurses are like right there in the thick of it. I've got a couple friends are nurses, and they're very emotionally stressed right now. But going back to the police, it's a whole different pickle. I mean,
by the way, let's say bye to Kendra and Lucas, because they can't figure out how for some reason they can't figure out how to hop in here. I told them to message me and I would send them a link so they could join us.
Right.
But they're in a different situation right now, and I think Kendra maybe painted something and wanted to show it. I don't know.
Hey, maybe she's getting it. Let's hope she does.
I don't know. I don't know, Joey. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. That is pretty cool. Hold on. No, she's messaging me. This is Kendra, can I show it? Can I just put it on the screen? Because well, that's an interesting painting. I don't put the ring on there. That's interesting. Okay. I mean, I'll show it if you can see it. It's a really weird
naked. Oh yeah, she did looks like a real person.
That's interesting. Okay. Not as happy as Joey's artwork. True. Joey's artwork though is often kind of dark, but but yeah, you guys can hop on.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what? Hold on. Let me just give me a second. Let me send this to Lucas because he knows how to hop in here. If I give him the link, give me 1 second.
Definitely.
There we go. All right, Lukey Dookie. I'm sending you the link. Here we go. And I promise you, if they hop in, you're gonna have a really good time with them. They're really fun people. So there you go. All right. Can I type here? Let's see. Kendra, you guys are in. That work? You see it? Boom. Okay, Super Timeland. Boom.
Does it change on my side too? I just see you.
Well, no. What I meant was I sent the comment to them so that they could see it. So,
okay.
Let me just check one more time. And if they come in, great. If they don't, it's all good. But we're here to talk about currently.
Currently, we were on the police.
How does your art relate to what's happening in society today? Like, is there a parallel? Do you put those feelings into your art? What are your thoughts on that?
I would say that actually I don't use my art as a vehicle to mirror what's going on with the world. I'm more interested in digging deep into your like soul connection and trying to see what's inside of you and just throw that out. And I definitely want to create a more positive vibe. I definitely don't want to create work that is too pensive.
Too pensive. And by pensive you mean like,
well, I mean, like we see a lot of memes about the police doing some inappropriate stuff, and that gets people pensive.
Joey, have you ever thought about maybe doing a piece that is the Earth with all the known planets kind of off in the distance, right? And just something, because I know you love lines, I know you love detail.
Yeah,
that would be a really cool thing. The Earth right in the center, and then and then you have the sun over here, the moon, and like that would be I would buy that piece. I would buy that piece from you. And what would you call that if you made that?
I would just call it, planets. I don't want to make it too, like title. Like I have a lot of artist friends that give a lot of titles to their work, and it's like
maybe you call it Plan It.
Plan It.
Right. And then like the focus is Earth, and then you got all this other stuff going on.
Well, hey, it's kind of nice this time when you showed my art. You didn't have to cover the crotch area like before.
That's true. But what I'm thinking is like with Plan It, you get the focus, but then you love detail so much, so you could do like Saturn. You could you can do rings, and you can do all like really.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. You're talking about like doing like an impressionist style with the planets and giving it like my slant on it.
But Earth is like Plan It, right? And everything else. But the funny thing is, Earth isn't quite as detailed as the rest of it. That's what makes it interesting. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That's a cool idea. Sorry, not patting myself on the back or anything, but I did. My apologies.
All good.
Anyway, all these things aside, art and everything. So what does your day-to-day look like these days?
Lots of movies, lots and lots and lots of movies, tons of movies, more movies. I'm trying to get back into the swing of making the art and finding your groove and finding some fresh music and fresh everything to inspire you is getting more and more difficult as you get older.
Oh yeah.
So I find myself going like backwards to songs I used to listen to when I was in like high school and junior college, and pulling out that stuff because it's more relevant. And surprisingly, I'm listening to a band that's not Erasure.
What is it? Do tell.
Empire of the Sun.
Isn't that ba 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 da da da?
No, Empire of the Sun.
Yeah, that's Star Wars, isn't it?
No, this is the crazy what are they? Aussie band.
I feel like they ripped that name off of Star Wars. Just saying.
Well, they could have. It's in another country. It's not American, so they can get away with it.
No, pretty sure that I mean, Star Wars is pretty big. I wonder if they ever got sued.
I don't know. I mean, I listened to another band that's really popular in Spain, Fangoria. They took their name from the magazine.
Yeah.
The Fangoria, and it's elder goth.
You've always been into like that goth vampirist.
Yeah. Yes, I love my old goth days.
What's your favorite Jim Carrey movie? It's gotta be Once Bitten.
Actually,
come on, dude.
I would like one before that. Doing Time on Maple Drive.
Jim Carrey had a movie before Once Bitten?
Yes. Doing Thelma and Maple Drive, he actually played a serious role.
What?
Yes.
Before the movie Once Bitten.
I don't know if it was before Once Bitten, but it's around the time when, In Living Color was on.
Okay.
And it's a great movie. He actually plays a serious role. He's not funny or anything, and all the things we know him as.
He's not funny or anything.
It's, what's a serious movie for TV?
Look at that.
Don't get me wrong. I liked it when, he played with, he played God.
Well, of course. Who didn't love that?
Bruce Almighty. Who didn't love Bruce Almighty?
What do you think about that, Joey?
That was brilliant. Okay.
I have a Super Tommyland shirt over yonder, but I was wearing the Bad Boys of Pop shirt because we did an episode of the Bad Boys of Pop today.
Right.
So I didn't put on the Super Tommyland shirt, but I've got really cool merchandise over there. I've got
do you want everyone to see you change shirts, or should we just continue?
No, I'm not going to change shirts, but do you see the hat over there at the top?
Oh, cool. Yes, I see the merch tag.
So I have that there's a little hat. There's a Super Tommyland shirt with just the hat. There's one with my stupid face on it with the hat with the Super Tommyland. It's fun. SuperTommylandMerch.com. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't been there, I'd recommend going there. We have t-shirts, we have stickers, we have shower curtains, Joey. We have shower curtains. We have shower curtains. We have throw rugs.
So you could be making everyone moist and wet.
There was a time in my life, Joey. I'm not going to get into it. We're not going to do this. But I do appreciate you, brother. And wait, so Kendra says Lucas didn't get anything. Well, I sent it to you, Luke. I don't know what to tell you, brother. I sent you the invite. I'll try this one more time.
Did the technology not work? Did you forget to click send?
No, I can check and see. I'm pretty sure I hit send. But let me double check just to make sure. Sent to Lucas. Yeah. Look, it's your the one that ends in VA2 at Gmail.
Is he trying to do it from the phone? People use their phone to do this.
He wants
to prefer the iPad.
You know what? This might be interesting. This might be an interesting way to show off this video that he's doing. But so Lucas, if you don't know Lucas, he like I said, he was on Rockstar Supernova. He worked with Tommy Lee, Rockstar, obviously, and just the kindest guy you could ever hope to meet. Really loving guy.
World needs more of that, definitely.
And just such a fun dude, and so talented. On top of that, he sings, he produces, he plays. I mean, pretty much any instrument you put in front of him. It's amazing. Lucas Rossi. Google him if you have never heard of him. Just Google him. And
okay.
Anyway, he's doing a new music video for a song called Summertime. And they asked me to do a little something for the video, and I did that earlier this past week.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wait. Here they are. Wait a minute. Here they come, Joey. There you are.
We got double cameras.
Queen Kendra and that Lucas guy.
What's that?
What's up, dude? Let me figure out what works best here. Hold on. I kind of like this one, so we're all kind of equal.
Right.
How about that?
I don't see them from my side.
You don't see them?
Mm-mm.
What's wrong with you, Joey?
Do you guys right below you?
You guys see Joey, right?
Yeah.
How do you not see them? Hold on, let me try. How about now? Now?
No.
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 Well,
how's that possible?
Want me to show you?
You know what? Let me kick Joey. I'm gonna kick you out for a second.
All right.
You just that link, come right back in. Boom.
To drink
Kick
this
them out.
wine, and I can't drink this. Hold on.
All right, guys. So, how'd the video come out? Tell me about that.
It is fucking amazing.
Unreal, brother.
It's so
unreal.
good.
Like,
I want to show it to you, but I have to show it to you on a private link. I can't put it on your show yet because it's not released.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Joey,
Plus,
can
we're
you?
distancing right now. I want to kiss her so bad, but
We're distancing mostly from Joey because we don't know where he's been.
yeah,
I've been everywhere.
So, Joey,
Me
can you?
I don't know.
too.
But look at our cubes right now on the
Yelling in my
screen.
ear.
That's
Can-
not essentially 6 feet. That looks more like 3 millimeters, to be honest.
Every
No, but
millimeter,
you don't know the
every millimeter is 2 feet. So
Yeah,
we're good.
exactly. You guys are guys. You
So
can't
it's
tell
not
the
to
difference.
scale. It's not to scale whatsoever.
No, not at all.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I
So
just-
Tommy, I don't see you right now either.
You don't see me or them.
Oh no.
No, I see them. I just don't see you.
Well, whatever, dude.
All right.
How about now?
You want to see? I'll show you.
I don't. Sure. Okay.
See?
So there I am. There they are. How
you
about
see?
now?
Nope.
That sounds like a lyric.
There I am. There they are. How about now? How about now, you guys?
All right. We'll
You
just
know
say
what?
Just
I'm
FYI.
gonna leave and I'll be right back. Hold on.
Oh,
Is that better? Is that better? Can you see
Now
me now?
it's just you and me, pal. You and me.
all right. All good. How are you guys doing?
Wait, am I here now?
You're here.
Am I not
I
here?
can see all of you.
We're all here now.
You can see all of us? I couldn't see
I can
everything.
see all of you.
Joey, are you blind? Joey's blind. All
I
right.
think Tommy forgot to push a button.
No, I didn't forget to push a button.
I can hear and see everyone.
Yeah. Hold on.
No.
Come on.
How
work.
about now?
Here. Oh, my dog's
How about
trying
now?
to kiss me. Get out of here. Back up. Back up.
she
How
wants
about
to be
now?
on.
Back up, cutie.
She wants to be on podcast.
You just leave her
She's
alone.
like, hey,
No, what she actually probably wants us to go outside. That's probably why she's making that face. You want to
yeah,
go out?
look at that face.
How we doing?
Come on, I'll take you out. I see everyone.
Okay. Joey, do you see everyone?
Joey, we gotta keep you out of the
Come on. Come on.
Joey
Come
is-
on,
yeah, be in the
Joey.
band. I'll be in the
I'm
band
giving
anymore.
you
I
all
can't
the
hear you guys. Are you
screens.
guys talking?
Second string for Joey.
I'm giving you all the screens, bro.
all the screens.
All the screens. Kendra, can you make sure that Lucas pinches off the Wii once the dog's done? Just pinch off the
He
Wii.
does what?
That
What?
he make sure that Lucas pinches off the Wii when the dog's done peeing. Just to make sure
Well,
there are no drips.
She's
you
the
know.
girl number one.
Yeah, but you can still pinch the Wii.
That's really gross.
I know. Okay.
Yeah.
Joey's
I think
coming
we
back in.
lost Joey.
Let's see if we see him. He's coming back in right now.
We
Hold on.
interrupted him talking about his paintings.
Do you see him?
I'm here.
I see him now.
Do you see us, Joey?
I see both of you lovely people now.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Yay.
What did you
Welcome
do?
back.
I think we should have a drink in his honor.
My
Yes.
goodness. I don't even. I mean, this is empty, pretty much. What is that, Kendra? Some iced tea?
Just a little Pinot Grigio.
You got some Pinot?
A little Pinot Grigio. When do I not have Pinot? That's the real question.
No. I'm just gonna pull out. Here's what I found next to me.
What is that? I can't see it that
It's
good
a-
because I'm wearing sunglasses.
It's a mango michelada.
Ooh.
I'm wearing a mask and sunglasses because I have no makeup on. So I figured that was a better look.
As if
It's okay.
you ever
Also
needed
because
makeup.
I haven't washed my hair in like 3 days.
We've all got
I'm super proud of
quarantine
it.
hair, so it's all good.
I'm super proud of this.
I did the Bad Boys of Pop earlier today before showering because Eric caught
Why
me off
didn't you
guard.
get Stretch in our video? Why wasn't he in it?
You know, because you didn't ask me.
Oh.
I could have gotten him in there for sure.
I mean, I would have wanted him in there, but
he
whatever.
totally would have done it. Are you kidding me?
I would have
totally
wanted
would've.
him. I don't know why we didn't ask him.
Well, say la vie. It's okay.
Are you Joey?
Yep.
I hear a guitar. Joey, are you playing guitar, Joey?
Just not me. I don't play instruments. Oh, crazy.
Sing it right.
I know it.
Just leave me hanging. Defenses, I get defenses. And then you gotta
Yep,
go to
you got it.
Although we heard it all before. You gotta go there.
Heard it all before.
What is that?
I just sit by it. You gotta sing it right if you're gonna sing it. Secret home.
Fill it in the blanks, baby.
By the way, Joey, Lucas can sing better than anyone you've ever heard live. Just so you know.
Still sometimes I get. You gotta sing it.
This is my son's toy guitar, and it's missing. It has one string.
It has
I swear
one
to God,
string.
and it's upside down. Okay, how does the song go?
Well, if I seem to
6
be
feet, 6 feet, 6
confused.
feet.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were like, and you will be loved, as you will be loved. I thought you were doing that one. Similar chords, right?
Out in the corner.
They're doing the song Joey.
Uh-huh. He's like, I need to get my real guitar for that shit.
He's about to.
That's my child's little fake guitar that he got when he was like 3.
The mask that you're wearing and the hair and the whole glass, like everything right now is just classic, Kendra.
Yes, you know,
This is.
it's just
I'm like,
I haven't had Botox in a while. I'm just a hot mess.
my goodness. Can I just tell you, I love you guys so much. Like, you guys are the epitome of carefree, fun, creative, wild, and free.
We are crazy people.
I know.
All good.
Oh, I know. I've known you for like 20 years, Kendra. So I know.
We like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Joey,
So video's done finally. Looks good.
I want to see it, but we can't show it
I
here.
have to show it to you, not here. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Joey, I'm gonna leave this chat.
Joey, let me see your painting though. I really did want to talk about your painting real quick because your painting was called Happy, right?
Yep.
Joey, show her your butt.
Yeah. No, wait, hold on. First, I want to see the painting called Happy.
Okay, so this one was unnamed.
No, that's the Mind's Eye.
Mind's Eye.
That's what?
You named it, but it's called the Mind's Eye.
That one I like.
Like mind die, like I die, like.
And then that one, the pink one, is called Happy. These
Mind's
Yeah,
Eye.
no, I walked in on the happy
Happy.
part. But
Yes.
what I wanted to say to you is I painted one time. I like your happy. I painted one time and it did not come out happy. Okay. Here's what I
Oh
painted.
yeah,
I
it's
don't know how that works.
is-
Hold on.
Wait, she's gonna show you what she painted.
Yeah, it didn't come out happy. So I'm
Does
hoping
not-
maybe you can
does
teach
not
me
look
how
like
to paint happier.
So that's your happy painting that you did.
That was my happy painting.
There you go.
So I'm
Happy's
hoping
a
that you
tough
can
one
show
to
me how
do.
to paint happier because I think I did a bad job.
Everyone agrees.
I think that was a pretty. That was
You
a
made
pretty
him
good.
start singing now. Now I'm
piece
not
of
going to be
art.
able to talk. I'm not going to be able to hear anything.
Right.
What's happening? Is
He
Lucas
started
just?
singing and now I can't hear talking or anything.
What's happening?
Why? But I can't hear anybody talking and it's rude.
Oh, I'm sorry, then
That's okay.
you're in the other room.
Yeah.
What you got, buddy?
I think we should sing a No Authority song personally.
I don't think Lucas knows any No Authority songs.
Can I get your number, baby?
You know what? You know what? If Lucas learns "Beautiful Girl," I promise you, I will sing it with you.
7 digits. Dun, dun, dun.
Sitting by the phone, girl, feeling so alone. How I wish I knew your name. Ba-na-da-na. I can send you the chord sheet, but we're not gonna attempt that tonight. We'll try that another time.
I'm 6 feet. Stop telling me to stay 6 feet away from you. God.
I'm 6 feet away, and I'm telling you to stop telling me to stay.
First of all, we haven't like left our houses in March, and he yells at me to stay 6 feet away from him all the time. I think that's just because I annoy him.
I applaud that, though. I mean, you know.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't really have to do with much else.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna end this.
You're not even wearing that properly. Do you know if you wear a mask under your nose, it doesn't even count?
Okay, I'm gonna see.
Oh,
What?
I don't. Why are you playing that song right now? Wait, I was talking about Joey's paintings.
Oh, dope. Yeah, they're dope.
That's okay.
That's like tattoo quality too, bro. I would put that on my bod.
He would. He put it on his butt. Like he said.
Crazy.
I think he said bod.
Yeah.
Joey, I'm gonna let you go, and Kendra, Lucas, I'm gonna let you go get off this Super Tommy Land because it's a little bit discombobulated with all of us here. So
going on?
So I'm gonna end this, but I'm gonna reconnect with both of you guys very soon. I appreciate y'all being here. Joey, let's do a movie night soon, maybe like 5 months from now. Kendra,
5 months from now. Yep.
I mean, you know, we'll get there.
Definitely.
But be safe, be careful, don't do stupid stuff, wear a mask, and just respect other people. And that's it.
Yep, definitely.
That's all I gotta say.
Definitely. Every time we go to the store.
I'll see you soon.
All right. Bye.
Later, buddy.